Today, I feel called about talking on feeling behind and how we are in seasons, how we move through seasons, especially those who have wombs, who have uteruses. We definitely experience this more often than not on our monthly cycle, our moon cycle, our period. And this is something that I have been thinking about of quote unquote feeling behind or just not at a place where I would like to be. And this was a conversation that was happening in um, a group program that I was teaching today, where someone shared that they were feeling behind. And I resonated with that deeply because we're always, especially those who are high achievers, and especially those who are working to run their own businesses, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. And there are a lot of goalposts that we're putting and moving all the time. And so, how do we actually take time to celebrate, pause, and see what we've already done and be so in awe of that and letting that be the fuel instead of looking back on the abyss, quote unquote, the abyss of where we're not yet. And I was sharing in that call that I resonated so deeply because I feel like I am in this fog, and thus this project has come to life, this creative challenge that I've put upon myself. And I was talking about how I am coming to realize that it's okay, even though I was bringing to my own mentor how confusing and frustrating it was to just not know and to be this in this unknown, this uncertainty, this place of feeling like my feet are stuck in the mud and I can't move and I don't know why. And what I brought up actually in this group call to one of my clients, one of my students, was that it's okay to move through those feelings of frustration and wallowing in it and sitting in it and having ourselves a little pity party. Because we can't just bypass those feelings. We need to be able to move through them, feel and sit with them, but of course, not to stay there forever. And so, once we've been able to move through that and have our support systems and have our practices to guide us and move through all of that, then from there, I was sharing that I was ready to get my feet moving, to realize that nothing changes if nothing changes, that if I keep having this pity party, then my career, my creativity, the things that I am frustrated and challenged about, nothing's going to change. So let me just switch up what I'm doing, throw this little creative project into the mix, and just be open to the possibilities, the potential, and what will come from that. And already being able to start sharing some things with other people is helping me to start seeing the threads of my creative pursuits and curiosities and projects that seem like they don't